Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using Rather Valentine's Angel Tarot card deck for our weekly reading. So I'll pull a card for each day of the week. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So I'm asking now for a message for Monday. There we have Monday. For Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So the first card for Monday is the Lovers, and we have moved in to this new year. We're on a new week, new moon, new year, so lots of new energy coming in. We moved into this new year with Capricorn, and whose ruling planet is Saturn, but with the retrograde of Venus. So Saturn is the teacher and the planet of karma. We are being asked to just look at our relationships, because Venus is in retrograde from the 19th of December through to the 29th of January. So during this time, we're being asked to look into our relationships and be aware of any old emotions that are coming to the surface, that we are not in alignment, we're not in balance with our relationships. So if we are giving and giving and giving and receiving little, that is an imbalance within us. To allow that wound to come to the surface for healing, and to heal that wound, it is self-love. To be fully aware that we are enough, that we don't have to keep giving and giving and giving in order to receive love. That is an imbalance. That is a lack of self-love. We are on a 6th year, and this card is the 6th, it's the Lovers. So Archangel Raphael stepping forward now and helping us to heal those wounds of lack of self-love. Because if we cannot love ourselves, we can't love anyone around us, we can't love anyone else, not in the aligned way. So Archangel Raphael is stepping forward, and he is infusing us with healing in our relationships while we're going through this retrograde. And as we go through this retrograde, things may come up. So if things are coming up in your relationship, be aware that is why we're being asked to go within. Saturn is the karmic planet, and so if we're coming out of alignment and going into old patterns of not loving ourselves, our karma will keep coming forward and giving us the same painful experiences. And now Saturn and Capricorn and Venus and this beautiful energy of love and balance are asking us to harmonize our relationships. And that is not going out there pushing anyone away and creating conflict and pointing the finger at anyone. It's to do our healing on ourselves, allow these wounds to come to the surface, allow that light of awareness to heal them, and take back our authenticity and love ourselves more, in a way that if we are walking into a relationship and we are putting blame there, or we are finding it hard to show love into that relationship, that is exactly what we're doing to ourselves. If we are taking and taking and taking, the universe can't give, because the universe gives on what we on what we give. So whatever energy we are sending out there, the universe brings forward. So if we're finding it hard to love, if we are finding it hard to show appreciation to someone, then we only block ourselves. So on Monday, really go in and just reflect on your relationships, any area that there may be you can't show appreciation, you can't show love, or that it's out of alignment that way. Calling in Archangel Raphael to bring it into alignment. That's how we have to do. We don't have to go out there and do anything and to react in a beautiful and peaceful way. And that's what my guides and angels have been telling me to do, to walk into this new year in peace, in prayer, in absolute calmness, because things are being shown to us, and it is how we react to them, whether we go back into that old karmic cycle, because that's what Saturn is there bringing into our awareness, or we start to treat people the way that we would love to be treated. And this is the lovers. As we love ourselves and love everyone in our life, we bring this beautiful harmony that creates miracles, absolute miracles, and the most profound healings. So Monday is the heart chakra day of looking and loving ourselves and being kind to everybody in our reality. Tuesday is a day of release. So Archangel Azrael has been really prominent in our readings lately. We're going through these transitions, and we're going through a major shift in our lives now. We're moving into this timeline, and we are well aware now of what is right for us, what we love, what is authentic. So as we move into this new year, Archangel Azrael is helping us through any grieving processes that we're going through, whether it be some physical grieving or actually grieving for the life that we had or who we were. Know that Archangel Azrael is still very prominent, helping us to go through these transitions in our lives, to go through the death and the rebirth. I always see this card as the phoenix rising, and that's how I see this year, as the phoenix rising. We're coming into that divine light, we're coming into our divine blueprint, and that will burn away anything that is not of love, and we are rising up stronger in our divine self, in that connection with the higher consciousness, with the clarity to know that everything is in divine order, and to trust that. And the more we trust it and step into that faith, we become that phoenix that is rising. So on Tuesday, we're going through these phases. Call on Archangel Azrael for any assistance in any kind of fears or anxieties or any kind of grieving that's going on. Call on Archangel Azrael. He is a beautiful, beautiful archangel. Archangel Azrael can be either male or female, whichever feels comfortable to you. He's the comforter. He heals with divine love and will guide and assist anybody who is in heartache. Wednesday is the doorway. We're moving through this portal, this doorway into this new energy, and all the assistance is there. Everything and everyone we need is there waiting for us on our path, whether they are heavenly or in this physical realm. They're there now assisting us. So as we are moving into what it is that uplifts us, that actually brings healing to ourselves and everyone around us, we are now being guided, we are on our right path, and all that divine assistance is there helping us and guiding us through. And we're moving into this year of balance, and to stay in that place of balance and harmony within. And as we stay in that place, we create it all around us, and this opens up a new life for us, a new dimension that we have never seen before, we've never experienced it. And it's to trust it, trust being in harmony and trust being in peace, because that is what this year is all around, all about bringing that peace and harmony within ourselves and ultimately into the planet, into our reality. Thursday is the 6th. So yeah, Thursday is the day of Epiphany. So this is when the Magi, when the wise men, they visited Jesus. So this is the day of the Epiphanies. This is the day of the Enlightenment. So being aware what a powerful day Thursday is, the day of Epiphanies, the day where those lights, that enlightenment comes in, as it did with the Magi. And this is the King of Earth. The King of Earth as the Midas touch, as alchemized all that lower energy, all those lower emotions, those lower thought forms, alchemize them into pure divine wisdom. And that creates beautiful abundance in our lives. And this is what we're going through. This is what Venus is asking us to do. Saturn and Capricorn, they're holding us. Capricorn is one of structure and grounding, and Saturn is just the teacher and showing us that where we are missing the mark, where we are going into the old way of defense or trying to anger or anything like that, we're alchemizing that now. And as we come into Thursday, the day of Epiphanies, that's when we start that's when the enlightenment starts to come in, as it did with the Magi who visited Jesus on this day. It's a very powerful day. And this is a very powerful card of saying that we have the Midas touch now. We've done the alchemizing of that lower cheap metal of those thoughts and feelings. And we are now choosing the high way, the high thoughts, the connection with our higher self, that then transmutes and brings in pure divine abundance in our lives. So as we place our imprint on everything that we touch, we place our vibration into it, into every single item, person, everything in this physical realm that we speak, we touch, we place our unique imprint there. And as we raise in consciousness, we start to place a divine imprint, a heavenly imprint in everyone that we come into contact with and everything that we touch. And this is the Midas touch that we're moving into on this beautiful day of Epiphanies. Friday is the 8 of fire. Things starting to move for us now. Things coming to the surface that, yeah, being mindful how we are reacting, to step back and really be in a place of gentleness. Lots of energy on Friday that is whipping up, and don't get overwhelmed in the excitement. Lots of things coming in, it just seems delays are over, things starting to move now. Just staying focused on your internal compass, not going off into your head of a million things that need doing, following your internal compass from your heart and from your soul, that will bring calmness and peace, but also excitement, beautiful adventures coming in. Saturday, reminding us to stay in that balance. Where are we giving and giving too much, or where are we taking and not showing any gratification? This is reminding us to really reflect on that, because ultimately our own flow depends on it, that we stay in harmony, that we are giving and receiving, and where we are maybe focusing on lack. So if we focus on lack, we know that we're going to create it. So to stay focused on the abundance of life, the abundance of the more that as we give, and that's exactly what's going to come back. Keeping that flow open, but being mindful that we're giving from a place of alignment, not from a place of need or a place of any kind of gratification, because then it's out of alignment. It's coming from a place of love, of complete love. And as we give that energy out, it comes back. So this on the 4th, on Saturday, being mindful to stay in that alignment, that we're not giving too much, or we're being really blocking what we're giving. The same thing, giving and receiving, just staying mindful in that we're focusing on the beauty of life, the abundance of life. We're not looking at the lack. So a day of balance on Saturday, just weighing everything up. If we're stepping into a place of fear of finances or anything like that, know that this is an old wound coming to the surface, because as we feel it, we start to bring it in. So allowing it to come to the surface. Do some self-healing on Saturday with this energy, with this balance, whether it is within relationships, whether it is our finances, with our career. If we're not feeling that we are appreciated or we're being overlooked, just know that this is what Saturn's doing. It's bringing that energy up and reminding us, do we want to carry on in that energy, or do we want to see our life as being fruitful? Because whichever way we place our energy, that is what we are going to bring in. That's the simplicity of it. So on Saturday, really focusing on this balance. And then Sunday, if Sunday is a card of feeling stuck again, so know that once these epiphanies come in, we want to get everything done, and we want the end result before we've even started the journey. And this is where our guides and angels are coming in and saying, calm, just do everything with calmness and peace. Nothing's blocked. We are not blocked. Things have to align, because as we start to plant those seeds, it takes a while for those seeds to come to the surface and start to produce those beautiful fruits of our labours. So on Sunday, if anything comes up where you're feeling like you're delayed, or you think things are not moving fast enough, know that you've stepped out of alignment. You've stepped into the old pattern of impatience. This can be conflicts as well. So just step out of any conflicts, out of any kind of competition. Everybody's got a unique gift. We all hold this unique gift, and we're not in competition with anyone, no one. And as we focus and come back into alignment on our own path, we see all that falls away, and all this bothersome delays start to fall away as we start to really just focus on our own path and let everybody else carry on with their path. It's beautiful. We're all here creating a beautiful tapestry We can't all do the same thing. We're doing things completely different, and that's fine. That is wonderful. So on Sunday, come into alignment with what is in your heart, what ignites your passion, and focus on it, because those things that we love doing that help ourselves and everyone around us, that's our calling. It's not there for anything else. It's our calling, and it's our soul saying, right, it's time to go this way now. If things are being blocked that way, we have to change direction. We have to look within, start to look at the old emotions within us that may be feeling some self-worth, not feeling good enough, doubtful. We need to look at that, because that's areas of our life where we are not loving ourselves. There's no self-love there. There's no self-belief. And that's what will block us, our own self-belief, nothing outside of us. Again, in relationships, because it's passion. Look, don't feel blocked in a relationship. Allow the energy to come to the surface and do the self-healing. Nobody is stuck in any relationship. We're only stuck in the old perception of that relationship or that career. As we start to really see that what is going on within us is actually what we are now starting to manifest outside of us, and the only way we can relieve these delays is when we come into self-acceptance and acceptance of everything around us, whether we are being stopped from going to one place or another. It's about the acceptance, not getting into the frustration and the conflict with anything outside of us, staying in that peace and that calm while we go through this month, and just being gentle with ourselves and everyone else in our life, being gentle regardless of how anybody is acting. Just be gentle, because ultimately when we're being gentle, we're actually treating ourselves with self-respect. So Sunday is a day of really resting. Rest, drink lots and lots of clean water, taking your salt baths, refocusing, realigning. Nothing hard. It's really simple. It's not hard. And anything that comes up is really a gift for us now, because it's coming up and we have this vision of how we would love this world to be, not just our life, but this world. And if anything comes up and creates any kind of feeling of burdens or blocks within us, that's the universe saying, you've got this within you. You have this block within you. It's not outside of you. You are the universe. It's within you. Are you going to allow these feelings to stop your wishes being fulfilled? Because that's all it will do. It's not going to solve anything. And the answer is no. Not at all. I am letting go and I am accepting. I am accepting what is going on out there, because ultimately there's a vibrational match. There's a vibrational thread there, a charge, whatever it may be. And maybe call on Archangel Michael on Sunday to do some card cutting. He will only cut cards that are holding us back. He will never cut cards of love. Only the cards that are ready for being cut and that are not serving us in any way at all. So call on Archangel Michael, do some self-healing on Sunday, and also call in Archangel Raphael. These two archangels are stepping forward, as with Archangel Azrael. So call on these three archangels this month for some guidance and some help with the transitions through this, the merging with this new timeline. As we are merging with it now, we are coming into alignment with it. It's to be easy and gentle with ourselves. And the base of the pack is the High Priestess again, saying, go within, Archangel Haniel, the grace of God. Just go within. We have everything we need within us. We don't need to work hard and try and figure everything out. This week, we're still moving into this beautiful new timeline of balance. We're coming from a year of complete out of balance, and we are now touching ground very gently as we can into this new year, and using the power within, using all our divine magic, calling on Archangel Aniel to help us through this moon phase as well. We're on the new moon. So the new moon is when the moon takes in all that energy. And this is what we do. We take in the new energy and we refocus, and we start to send out those inspirations, intentions of what it is that we wish to manifest in our lives. So this is when we draw this energy in, and as the moon grows, our inspirations, our wishes grow with the power of the moon, with the light of the moon. And we are charged with the light of the moon, and the moon is always familiar. It is the familiar, the feminine, the divine feminine, and shines light onto things. And Archangel Aniel is the High Priestess, and she's stepping forward and she's saying, use moonstone, use the crystals that you are drawn to. So she's bringing through crystals. The High Priestess is bringing through crystals this week for you to connect with. The crystals will find you, she's saying. The right crystal will find you, and you will feel that connection and that healing energy from the crystals. So the High Priestess stepping forward, asking us to really open up to the crystals that are now starting to make the way into our lives. The old immense wisdom, beautiful energy that have come from the core of Mother Earth. So they're coming to the surface now. The crystals are coming to the surface for us to connect with and work with. So be aware this week of crystals coming into your life. So the High Priestess, Archangel Aniel, working through this beautiful energy of the new moon, using our innate, our wisdom that's deep within us, that's been there for lifetimes, coming through now. So a beautiful week, one of looking within and being gentle in our relationships, more importantly in our relationships while Venus is in retrograde. So I'm sending so much love and angel blessings to you all, and healing to anyone who needs it at this time. And thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.